To be a leader, everybody want to know is the prank catcher's fake. Well, I'm going to be the one that step up to the plate. I'm going to be the one that texts a whole bunch of minors.
You're going to put yourself and your freedom at jeopardy in order to prove that somebody else's content is real. Are we fucking serious? Man, what is going on, y'all? We got YouTube's proudest predator, Willlltouchesgrass. Video by Novelly. I've been seeing clips of this all over TikTok, and all I gotta say is that offset bar still remains true to this day. They'll do anything for clout. We are actively seeing people do anything for clout, especially in the years between 2024 and 2026, bro. We've seen people like Jay Boolin and Tismala eating themselves to death for clout, which I'm gonna make a video about them soon. Good fucking lord. We've had people try to kill others for clout, and now we have people being PDF files for clout. Ugh. Let's get into this. It's gonna be a wild ride. Let's go.
DMing 100 minors until I meet Jidion. I'm going to be texting these minors. I'm going to be flirting with minors. I'm supposed to be in prison right now.
This is how we're starting off the video. No Novelly talking, no none of that. We're just getting straight into it. What? Oh my god. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. When I said not everybody needs to have a camera and a mic in the last video that I made, I meant that. Get this man off the internet. What do you mean? Why? And he's doing all this to meet Jidion or have Jidion make a video about him. Like, so instead of maybe helping Jidion to catch PDFs, maybe like shooting a text to him or something, you decide to become a PDF yourself. Are we serious? Not to mention, I don't know if y'all can see this right here. Not only does he have an I Love Diddy poster, he has a free Diddy app. Where the hell do you even get something like this? Where do you get something like this?
I think I will be getting exposed by Jidion sooner or later, bro. I'll admit it, bro. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo.
If he meets me, he's going to jail. If he meets a real minor, he's going to jail. There is no win out of this at all.
Normally when I have nothing to talk about and I'm looking for stories, I immediately open up the Bird app, that being Twitter, expecting to see something crazy that a content creator did. Maybe a stream gone wrong, some YouTuber just didn't want to mute his mic and decided to slur like crazy, or even the once in a lifetime where a celebrity, more consistently nowadays, goes out and wiles out on a fan, does something done, goes broke, loses all their fame, something along those lines. At no point in time did I ever expect to see me opening up Twitter to Jidion reacting to somebody who is proudly claiming being a predator. When I say proudly, I mean he wants the world to know, because he has made multiple videos talking about the situation.
I ain't gonna lie, to be fair, I've been seeing a lot of stuff recently where people are just proud to be PDFs. Like that whole, it's fiction, so it's not real, yada yada. I don't know if y'all seen that discourse on Twitter or TikTok, but it's people who, you know what lolicons are, right? If you don't know what lolicons are, those are like, the lollies are like these like anime girls who are like supposedly 100, 200 years old or something, but they look like children. They look like children, and people are trying to advocate for lolicons, saying like, oh, this person's 200 years old. How could they be a PDF? This lolly looks like a child. If you are attracted to lollies, you're attracted to children. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I've been seeing people being too proud about being a PDF, man. It's crazy out here, man.
Trying to get clout off being a pred as a joke, if you can even call it that. But I had to make a video about this. In order to do that, we have to start from the very beginning though. Who even is this guy, and why is he all of a sudden trying to get fame in this way?
I think I got my twin sister pregnant, bro. My twin sister, ever since the first time I seen my twin sister, I always fantasized over her. I always found my twin sister attractive. Her shape, her body, her
Brother. Does he have friends? Like, he can't have a job, bro. He can't have a job. Like, bro, anybody who's seen him, they can't hire him because of a situation like this. So, one, how is this man getting money? Two, does he even have a social, like, how would you even justify being around somebody who's like this? You go into your friend's room and you see a I love Diddy poster and you're like, oh, yep, that's just my guy. That's just my brother. Like, oh my God, bro.
her eyes, her lips, her mouth. I love my twin sister.
I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't know who this is, so I will inform you. This is Lil Will. At least that's the name that he uses on most of his platforms, from X all the way to Instagram to Twitch to his main YouTube channel. And recently, he's been posting on a secondary YouTube channel named Willlltouchesgrass, where he tells a bunch of stories that are presumably fake and meant for entertainment, yet will have some of the craziest titles where he'll be saying some of the craziest things in order to engagement bait and garner some sort of audience. And let me just put it lightly, before this Jidion situation, he barely had a video that cracked over 700 views. This truly wasn't working, yet he would consider
that's what happens when that's what happens when you lie on your stories, bro. Like I know some people who like make real stories and like have real stories on their channel. They get like accused of lying and stuff like that or whatever. But I feel like people naturally know when you're like lying about a story. Like you talking about fantasizing about your twin sister. I mean, we don't know if that's real or fake, but yeah, just overall, don't lie on YouTube, man. Don't lie when it comes to your story times, man.
consistently upload videos of him saying stuff like this.
I on my sister on accident, and every time I dream, every time I go to sleep, it comes up. I think about it every time. Having nightmares about this, bro. I all over my sister, bro, and nobody won't believe me, bro. I'm telling everybody, and they say it was on purpose, bro.
With crazy titles like I make EDP look like an angel, I gave my mother.
Let's look at these titles. I make EDP look like an angel. DMing 100 minors until I meet Jidion. How has YouTube not taken this man down yet? How has YouTube not taken this man down yet? I got my twin sister pregnant without her knowing. Jidion needs to expose me. My first... my first time seeing my mother get... All right, that's funny. That's funny, bro. I gave my mom a fish on X. It just gets worse than my dad tried to crack me. All right, bro. All right, bruh. She told me she was trans mid blowjob. All right. All right.
On accident, my first time seeing my mother get... It's only a miracle, and the algorithm must be hiding him away from the world because he just hadn't blown up off this content yet, which only actually makes sense. With clickbait titles like these and content with literally negative substance, there was just no way he was gonna blow up or make a living off of any of these things. And I guess he realized that too, because the videos actually weren't blowing up. The most views that they got were like 700, 600 views, but the content really wasn't going anywhere. Yet he continuously uploaded more and more, trying to get as outrageous as time went by. So instead of doing that, he decided to go full force on the shock value, if you can even call it that, and also bring in somebody who was already famous, that being Jidion in this case, when he uploaded a video titled DMing 100 minors until I meet Jidion.
As y'all can see by the title, DMing 100 minors until I meet Jidion, yes, bro, that will I be doing. And this is the reason I'm not just going to be texting minors to text minors because we all know I don't like minors, bro. We all know that, bro.
You sure you don't, bruh? You're making a video called "I'm DMing 100 mi-" Oh my actual God, bro. This is like, bro, this might be the second coming of EDP, bro. This might be EDP 2.0, bro. You know what's so crazy? He probably love for me or anybody else to call him that, bruh. EDP 2.0. Ugh.
All think Jidion pred catchers is scripted. So what I'm going to be doing for the community, I'm going to be texting a whole bunch of minors. But listen, I'm doing this to be a leader. Everybody want to know, is the pred catchers fake? Well, I'm going to be the one that step up to the plate. I'm going to be the one that text a whole bunch of minors.
You're going to put yourself and your freedom at jeopardy in order to prove that somebody else's content is real. Are we fucking serious? Like, what? This logic isn't making sense. Like, period. I would not be surprised if this dude was off some sort of substance while making these videos, because if you're having these kind of thoughts sober, bro, you need to be checked into a psych ward. You need to get checked into a mental facility.
I'm going to be meeting up with minors just to see if catching a predator is real. Jidion has been doing these catching of predators for over some years now, and I truly, not to sound weird or nothing, but I think some of these
There's no way you are just now in this video saying not to sound weird when you've been sounding weird for the whole duration of this video. I feel like I'm actively losing brain cells watching this video, and also losing the slight faith that I had in humanity. Like, my faith for humanity is kind of like this. You see how my hand is kind of like this. Watching this video, it's dwindling at a rapid pace.
Some of these suspects that he's catching are innocent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound weird. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound weird.
All of this
Hold on,
are
go back.
innocent, bro. I think some of these people truly, not to sound weird or nothing, but I think some of these people, some of these suspects that he's catching are innocent, bro.
Oh,
you know
fuck no. Oh, hell no. Bro, I might as well just end the video here. What? There is no way you are trying to scapegoat and trying to lend a helping hand to PDFs. There is no way you are actively taking the PDF side, saying that some of these suspects in these videos are innocent. Let's keep it going.
Not to sound weird. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound weird.
All of this sounds weird, actually. Everything that's coming out of your mouth until this point has already sounded weird. Before you made this video, anything I heard from you sounded weird, but this just cements that tenfold. You are a complete weirdo and apparently a pred. How at any point in time in that sentence can you say, oh yeah, we all know I don't like minors, but I'm gonna go out of my way to DM 100 of them in order to catch Jidion? What? As if you can't just look up the people that Jidion has put in jail and check if they're actually in there, check what their charges are. There are so many other ways you can go about this, and this just seems like somebody who's trying to
literally that, bro. You could have done a couple Google searches and did it that way instead of doing whatever the hell this is, because what I think a lot of people don't realize is that once you put something on the internet, it's there forever. If this dude tries to like do a 180 and become a good person on his like John Gabbana shit, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Because people are going to come back to videos like these and be like, aren't you the nigga that said this? Aren't you the nigga that said that? Like, bro, you are cooked. Because now that this is touching pages like Novelly and Jidion reacted to it, this means that this is touching other pockets of the world, now other pockets of at least America, at least. Meaning that people probably in your state know who you are now. Good luck trying to get a job, buddy. Good luck trying to good luck trying to get anything. Good luck trying to just be a person and walk in society, bro. You are going to get clowned forever. And you deserve that shit. For being a weird, dumb piece of shit.
Go out of their way to find a loophole to talk to kids, because that's all you're actually doing at this point. I don't know where he thinks he's going to go with this plan, if you can even call it that, and if he's actually even doing this. But I don't know how you can even call this a joke or think this is some sort of content idea that should be uploaded.
This shit
to
ain't
YouTube,
even funny,
TikTok,
bro.
or wherever, because a lot of his videos are meant to be dark humor, jokes, or just something to laugh at. Where
we gotta talk about dark humor for a second, bro. Because this is not dark humor. I don't think anybody who, you know, has some sort of dark humor found this funny. I don't think anybody found this shit funny. This shit is not hilarious at all. This man deserves to be behind bars. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't take it as seriously, but there was nothing funny about any of this, and this is something that should definitely ruin his life.
Now,
Period.
when I DM these 100 minors, I'm not going to take it nowhere out of the experiment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be weird and really trying to talk to these minors. I'm going.
The tone of your voice is making me think otherwise. For some weird reason, deep in my soul, I feel like this nigga's lying. Like Novelly said, he's using this as a he might be using this as a way to talk to minors, bruh. He might be using this as a way to talk to minors, bruh.
I'm gonna do this to see who do I meet up with. If I meet up with one of these minors and Jidion's there, okay, I take my charge, I go to jail, I get a bond, and I get out. But if I meet up with one of these minors and Jidion is not there, it's fake, scripted. I'm taking the blame. If this go wrong and I really meet a minor and
why though? Why are you taking the blame? Nobody knows you. Why are you taking the blame? Like, before this whole situation, you were a regular civilian, and you should probably be glad that your old videos weren't cracking anywhere above 1,000 views, bro. But now that you did this, hell upon you now.
Jidion, I could be going forever, bro. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be texting these minors. I'm going to be flirting with minors. Only for an experiment. Only for an experiment.
You're not making us believe that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit don't sound believable at all. Like, and the whole concept of this video even being a thing should show where we're going in society, bruh. Motherfuckers thought shit's going like this. In actuality, shit's going a lot more like this, bruh. A smooth, boom. Straight down.
I'm going to be meeting up with minors. I'm going to be texting minors. And I'm just going to be trying to see
minors, like plural. You're going to be meeting up with multiple. Oh, hell no.
A predator is real. I promise I will keep it in the experiment. I will be professional. I will not do anything across the lines. I don't like minors. This is all for experiment. I will not do nothing with them.
Y'all saw that look he just did, right? And I know he's probably going to brand it as like, oh, bro, I was just trying to be funny. Do you really think that you joking about talking to minors and flirting with minors was going to get a laugh out of niggas? You know what, bro? I hope Jidion does catch you. And when he does, I hope whatever judges in front of you, they throw the book at your dumb, stupid ass.
I've seen people do crazy and outrageous things over the years in order to gain clout and gain a following on social media. I mean, this is the new wave and some of the best ways to not only have fun, but also make money. And this right here is definitely not one of those ways. Pretending, I shouldn't even use the word pretending, proudly proclaiming being a predator on your YouTube channel is not one of those ways. At no point in time do I think this was funny. At no point in time do I see this as a joke. At no point in time do I see this as actual entertainment.
Clout and money is never this serious to the point where you have to do shit like this. Like, you, it is never, ever this deep, bruh. It should never get this deep to the point where you are actively claiming that you're that you're being a PDF, bro. To the point where you are trying to bait Jidion into making a video about you. Like,
This is just a plain weirdo out here trying to have an alibi in some way. This is unacceptable behavior and odd, weird, all of those things. And the reason that he included Jidion is because he's been streaming a lot more recently, and overall has just been a lot more active on social media. So of course he thought Jidion would see this and push out his video more and more, because if Jidion never reacted to this or gave it any attention, I'd be surprised if anybody in this world would see it. And of course, unfortunately, Jidion did end up seeing this and reacting to it on stream. I'm gonna show you a couple of his clips, but at no point in time did he even condone this, and literally just pointed the finger at this guy and called him a predator, a weirdo, and a sick individual overall.
Let's just say one of the minors you text is a decoy, right? Let's just say, hypothetically. What about the other 99? What about the other 99 that you're gonna be interacting with, man? And you're gonna be talking to that way so you can meet me? You're gonna be talking to real kids just to meet some black dude. If he meets me, he's going to jail. If he meets a real minor, he's going to jail. There is no win out of this at all. I'm trying to look at it. I mean, yeah, he'll get clout. Like, not any good clout. I'm sure everybody on Cell Block 1 would know about this. But bro, I'm just trying to figure out, where is the W in this, chat? Oh my, bro. I like, chat, man. I get it. This is a joke. Like, you know, but I'm not oblivious. I understand that this is a troll, right? You know, if we're gonna shame the lolly community, we gotta shame dudes like this.
Yes,
you feel me,
facts.
chat? I can't say, hey, lolly leads to stuff, leads to these predatory stuff, making it okay and stuff like that. If we let jokes like this be okay, and we all start joking like it, then
yeah, people of the internet, we can't let shit like this slide, bruh. If we ain't letting the lolly shit slide, we not letting this shit slide either, bruh. Period, bruh. Get this man put behind bars, bruh. He gonna realize super soon that them niggas in jail do not play when it comes to people that do stuff to children. They will beat the dog shit out of this nigga, and rightfully so.
The action itself is gonna be okay, and I'm not gonna allow that. And you know, this, like, bro, this is even more than just like a joke and stuff. Bro went out of his way to get a free Diddy Avenue sign and draw I Heart Diddy in his back.
And at the time of Jidion reacting to this dude, he only had, I know this is blocking it, but he only had 769 subscribers. He's doing all this for maybe 5K on YouTube, maybe a video with 100K views here and there. Like, bro, you're doing all this for a slight minutia of clout.
Background.
So even the person that he was looking to get attention from thinks this is all weird and doesn't condone any of this. He doesn't think this joke is funny. And Jidion is the master of dark humor and doing all types of crazy things in order to get a reaction from people. So
I'm about to say, if Jidion himself is saying that, is mocking you and saying what you're doing is dumb, stupid, ignorant, he's pointing the finger at you, bruh, you know you fucked up real bad.
definitely somebody that's not condoning it, you know you have gone way too far. So the person you made the video to get attention from isn't liking the video, and the general populace who are actually watching this and consuming this content for some reason aren't liking it. I don't know what the point of making this video was for. Obviously, I actually do know it was in order to gain clout and attention, but you're getting clout and attention in the worst way possible. Whatever you blow up for is most likely what people are going to know you for. So if you're blowing up for being a pretend pred, that pretend label was getting dropped instantly, and people were just going to point and look at you as an actual Redditor. And that only becomes more and more true when you look at the videos he's uploaded since that other video has blown up.
Today, I'm being straightforward. I'm not here to hide nothing. First thing first, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. I don't have a lot of friends. So
yeah. That wasn't something you needed to be honest about, nigga. We know. Nigga, we know, bro. Who the fuck is being friends with a nigga like this?
Get on here and I just let y'all know whatever to come off my mind, bro. I need somebody to talk to, and I feel like I don't got nobody, bro. So I'm gonna just vent to y'all real quick, bro. As y'all see by the
we need to look into this dude's background, like how his parents raised him, whoever raised him, shit like that, because I mean, even when you do have good parents that raise you good, fucked up shit can still happen because, again, you are your own person. But there had to have been something down the line that turned him into what we see today, Willlltouchesgrass. Like, there got to be something, bruh. And also, since you have no friends and we're going off of that, I know that he's probably living in his parents' house. How do his parents feel about walking into their son's room and seeing a I Love Diddy poster and Free Diddy Ave on his wall? I see some shit like that. Not gonna lie, I'm kicking this nigga out of my house and I'm beating the dog shit out of him. I'm not gonna lie. Say what you want about, oh, you shouldn't beat your kid. Bro, this nigga is a grown-ass man, bro. I'm hitting him with grown-ass man strength, bro. Hell no.
Title, I honestly think I will be getting exposed by Jidion sooner or later, bro. Now, you might ask why I say that. I've been texting a couple people online. It's been getting to be an addiction lately, bro. The more and more I text these people online, the more I do weirder and weirder shit. I've down.
What has this world come to, bro? What has this world come to? Why? First of all, obviously, why the fuck are you doing this? Why? And you thought it was a great idea to hop on the internet and talk about it. Yeah, brother, your life is ruined and you deserve it. Every single fucking part of it.
Downloaded every app, Foot Finder, every app. I'm addicted to texting people online. I'll admit it, bro. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. And I will be exposed by the end of 2026. Remember me telling you this. This is not a call out for help. I just want to come to the front and tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Why do you want to be exposed? Why do you want to be labeled as a PDF? Why do you want to go to jail? Like, bro, I've never seen anybody want to be a weirdo, a PDF this badly. I've never seen this. Why are you so clout hungry to the point where you're doing shit? I don't even think this is him being clout hungry. I think this is him just exposing his desires for all of us to see. Like, this can't be a, oh, do anything for clout situation now, because he I don't even know the words to describe this situation.
What I do, what I've been doing, my addictions. I get on these apps and I show I'm a weirdo. I'm not who you think I am.
You what?
I get on the monkey app and I pull my I'm one of those.
You
I'm making
what?
these videos to come up front, to tell the truth about who I am. I'm not a good human being. I am a weirdo. Last night, I was on an app and I got the girl number. And when we FaceTime, she was 12.
I am at a loss.
I don't know how more of watching this video I can take, bruh. This shit is genuinely pissing me off. The money and clout you were gonna get from this it ain't even worth it, bro. Because now your reputation is completely ruined. This novelty video right now is sitting at 12K views. And I guarantee you by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, it's going to be at 100K. I guarantee you that the clips are going to start going all over TikTok. Jidion might make another video. And you're just going to be known as a PDF. A predator, a weirdo for the rest of your fucking life. And I don't know, maybe it's from the shit you said in this video, it sounds like you want that, but yeah, people like this nigga, these are the people that I pray rot in jail.
For words, because clout, views, like, attention from randos on the internet is never this serious. At no point in time after seeing one of your videos blow up or one of your videos get traction because you pretended to be a pred, should you lean into it some more to make videos.
Like, bro, y'all know I hate y'all know I hate people like Jack Doherty and Nina Lynn. But bro, you could have gone that route of doing the most like crash out shit. I would have rather you done that and go the Nina Lynn and Jack Doherty route than do this. Because at least with them, there's still an aspect where they could turn it around maybe. But this, you can't come back from this, fool. I ain't gonna lie. Your coffin is placed. You made this bed and now you are chained to it. You can't get out of it.
Like this. And this is just one of those videos. He continues on and has more of them, leading into this persona, if you can call it, and trying to gain more and more views and clout off of this. This is disgusting behavior, if I haven't said it enough during this video, and will land you with no future. Not that if you're posting or saying things like this with a smile on your face after knowing the attention that it's going to get, do you even deserve one? But I don't understand or grasp how someone can see this and think it's a good idea. And what makes it all funnier is I'm going to show you him reacting to Jidion reacting to his videos and all of the claims and excuses he tries to make.
Oh hell, this about to be a reaction to a reaction of a reaction. Goddamn.
Justify doing this type of stuff.
I mean, bro, listen, like, bro, that's just the narrative, bro. Like, that's just, like, bro, that's just the narrative, Jidion. Like, it's nothing towards you, bro. I'm just trying to see if it's real or not, bro. Jimmy shit. That is a genuine fact just because, bro, if you think about it, bro, with these pred catchers, some of the decoys text the predators first, bro. Come on, bro. How you going to text somebody first and then not expect a reply back? That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not weird, bro. Jelly shit, bro. Like, I'm all against predators, bro. I'm not doing it for me. I'm not doing, bro. This is all for the community, bro. This is all
community. Who is encouraging this? Who is encouraging you to make videos like
for the community, bro? We need to see if catching the predators is real. Not just Jidion, but everybody's catching.
Bro, all it takes to see if these pred catcher shits is real is a simple couple of Google searches. You could have done a couple of Google search, and that is what's throwing me off the most. You could have done a couple of Google searches and you would have seen if it was real or not. But instead, you took the mentally challenged route of making a video saying you were going to text 100 minors and try to prove if the pred catcher stuff is real or not.
a predator, bro. I just want to see if it's real or not. And that's it, bro. It got nothing to do with no weird shit, bro. I just want to see if it's real. It's not
And even so, why do you want to see if it's real or not so bad? Why?
about the clout, bro. It's not about the clout, bro. It's about the community and getting the answer, bro.
What community?
If it's a joke.
Do you think you're Inspector Gadget, you dumbass? Like, what community is imploring you to do this reconnaissance and this detective work? Like, what is this?
If you know it's a joke, I should still get shamed for a joke. So if somebody really does something like this, they should get shamed. But if somebody make a joke, they should get shamed. I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
You make a joke about being a predator, I am shaming you. You were a weirdo.
You deserve to get shamed.
Why are we joking about something like this? Especially in the way that he is. Because at no point in time was it even funny. There is no actual joke inherently in this. We just all know you're joking because of the way that you're doing it. It's on actual YouTube. No one is actually stupid enough to post something like this and actually do it. We know you're joking, but there is no real inherent joke in this. It's all just weird. And all of those excuses that he came up with, talking about, oh yeah, they DM first, and that's literally not the case, because you cannot be put away if you actually DM and initiate contact first. He doesn't watch or consume any of Jidion's content, so I doubt he even knows that or knows how these pred catches actually go. He is just doing this in order to gain clout. And someone like this whose brain is so rotted that any micron of attention from the internet is making them happy, especially if they don't care if it's good or bad attention, is genuinely disturbing, because you should not care this much about random people you don't know online tuning into your videos, whether they are be on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or even your Twitch live stream. It's never this serious. Since you're also going to blow up in this way, because this is the most viewed videos he has doing stuff like this, you're just going to be known as the guy who pretends to be a predator. And I'm putting pretend in huge quotes.
Man right here is addicted to clout. Hey man, not all publicity. Here, listen to a...
Bro, the fact that Jidion has to tell you that all publicity isn't good publicity should tell you something. If someone like Jidion is telling you that all publicity isn't good publicity, you need to look at that and be like, damn, I'm really fucking up, aren't I?
Bigger creator, a successful creator that's doing this full time. Not all publicity is good publicity, right? Not at all. You don't always know best. You feel me, chat?
I hope this person has a talk with somebody in his personal life to make sure he doesn't continue going down this route, because there is nothing good for him. He's literally going to ruin his entire life over getting views, clicks, and likes from people who genuinely couldn't care less about what he does, and will just move on to the next thing if he disappears off the internet. This is disgusting behavior, and the fact that he even thinks this is funny as well, again, it just requires him to talk to somebody, a professional, a friend, anyone, so that he can move past this behavior and never does anything like this again. No one is laughing. No one thinks this is a joke, and I hope he can see that. At the end of the day, though, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do that would be the comments.
Shout out to Nobly for this video. Clout and money isn't everything. And if he was to go about getting clout and money the right way, whether it was, you know, doing regular fucking content, you feel me? I feel like his blow up, yes, it would have been slower, but he would have felt a lot better about himself having a normal, cool little blow up. But now he's blowing up rapidly, I guess, in the way that he wanted. But now you have PDF allegations attached to your name, which them shits ain't allegations. That shit might be true, bro. You don't make videos like this and that, bro. People will tell you who they are before they tell you who they are, type shit. But yeah, and the fact that Jidion, of all people, this is the equivalent of like someone like Jack Doherty or Nina Lynn telling you, yo, bro, you gotta chill, man. The clout money shit ain't everything, man. All publicity isn't good publicity. You have people like if you have people like Jidion telling you to chill out, you have a serious problem on your hands. and again, I hate that we have gotten to the point in 2026 where people just think they have to do anything for clout. They have to do the most outrageous things, the most craziest things. It's insane. And now, guess what, sir? You're not even benefiting from this shit. Your reputation is going down. The only people benefiting from the situation like this are people that are making videos on it. People like Novelty, people like me, people like Young Don, Astro Dior, whoever else is gonna cover this, Omeezy. Like, fool. You are not benefiting from this at all. Man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. Love y'all so much. Marso Mafia the gang, Marso Mob the squad. Look at me here. Do not be a weirdo on the internet, in life, in general, period. And if you are so clout hungry when you're having thoughts like this, don't even come on the internet. I'm not even one to like shit on people's dreams and shit like that, but if you're having thoughts like this of, oh, this is how I'm gonna blow up, I'm gonna do this crazy thing and say this crazy thing, don't even come on the internet, fool. Don't even press that post button. Don't open up OBS. Don't open up your phone and press record. Don't do shit. Period. Leave this online shit alone. I love y'all. Peace.